All right, the only thing that I'm thinking is that there's a third floor. So that one has a 3 in it. And that's what I'm not seeing. This one right here. So it's gotta be on the other side on the 3rd floor. Figured it out. Took a while. Yes, sir. Try again. Again. Perfection. All right. We're going to pick up some jollof. This is kind of archaic, man. It's like old school. They got like a little express thing called Jollof Express. You can get some food there. It looks like it's made by some mamas. Okay, I need you to keep the door shut for me. I have to take a photo of it right here. Some orders, you have to actually take photos of the orders. And then some orders is just hand it to me kind of thing. I'm assuming that they want the photo taken because they want it to be contactless. So I can't understand any other reason about the photo. Unless, of course, it's a system thing, you know? So, I don't know. I'd have to figure it out. There's new houses right here, though. I'm not going to go this way, though. They're building new houses right here. I used to be a telemarketer back in the day, and I worked way on the other side of the Holiday Inn, and I'd get my hot dogs right here, and then go back and get back on the phone for 8 hours a day. Mustard. Try some of this. Rolling. Hard to grab both of them like that. 79 went from 350. Excuse me. 350. Whoa, that's pretty high. was $3.79. Oh well. But, you know, it used to be $1. You could get 2 hot dogs for $1 back in the day. I don't know. We'll find out. Mid-afternoon break. So up to $3.75 for 2 hot dogs at QT. Back in the day, you could get 2 hot dogs for 99 cents. Everybody knew that. It's a really big deal. But, I don't know. I use Apple Pay. I get out of there quicker. And I have some napkins. Here's 1 hot dog right here. This one's got the banana peppers, onions, and honey mustard. I'm gonna see what the honey mustard. It's like a pepper jack dog. That's quite well. It's really good. Pepper jack dog, QT, $3.79. $3.79, and it's basically pepper jack with these banana peppers. These are nearly domesticated birds. Go and get the pretzel or something similar, or pita bread or something. That's how the movie opens. Guy chewing. And then he just kind of comes back this way. Hi, my name's Cole Spivey, and I like hot dogs at QT. Right, we got one off of a Dairy Queen 360. Have you ever noticed that some places have better soda? Like, for example, Takakasa. It's called the bricks. So they have a better mixture within the soda. And sometimes it even tastes better than it does if you buy it out of the bottle. To me, it does. But Dairy Queen is one of those places that has really good soda. If you buy like a Coca-Cola or Pepsi or Dr. Pepper, you get it at you get it at Dairy Queen, or you can get it at Takakasa, and it's really tasty. So we're gonna be picking up some Dairy Queen. And I'm wondering if they do a show about how each restaurant makes their soda. You know, like how they serve it over ice, or what machine they use. Oh wait, I turned in the wrong. Oh, it's right next to it. There it is. The type of machines they may use, things like that. Just wondered, because I've never really seen that. I never even heard of the terminology bricks before. That's kind of how the mixture of the actual soda is, carbonation and all of that stuff. They probably do it with iced coffee too. Like some iced coffee I've tasted, not too bad. Like I could go, this is pretty good. Then some iced coffee, ugh. I mean, just you spit it out. It's like, you know, really, really bad. But I wonder what Dairy Queen's iced coffee. Now I've heard of good things about Community. It's called Community Coffee right here. It's iced coffee. It's family owned, 1919. Real popular at grocery stores, all kinds of stuff. It's supposed to be really strong coffee. This is Dairy Queen right here. Certain area that we park to come in?
No, you can park
anywhere I want to. Okay, thanks. So they got blizzards here. There's Candy Classic Oreo, Reese's, M&M's, Butterfinger, Heath, Snickers. You can get Reese's Take 5, Snickers Brownie, Oreo Hot Cocoa, or Very Chip Chip. You can get a chocolate chip cookie. Ooh, yeah. He's flipping out. We're gonna go ahead and park and pick it up. Don't worry about it. If I'm even a contender, I already won. That packet's secure here. Blogging or information giving has been in the arts since Shakespeare's time, even before that. Ever since the Greek time. The poets used to transfer messages to each other, and they did it in poetry so they wouldn't forget the exact message. Meaning they memorized the message in verse. You know, just like London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. That was kind of a message, but then it turned into a song. You know, but what I'm trying to say is, you basically are a messenger in a way. You're an information giver. So what that means is that it can go in any form. If you're a movie star or if you're just a YouTube vlogger, okay? Or if it's a big movie from MGM, or if it's an independent movie that's right off of YouTube, right? You can still give messages. Now, I learned about the MacArthur Film Foundation, or I learned about the MacArthur Foundation, which is a grant that gives, they do everything from getting theater grants to film grants. And I learned that from Marriage Story, which was a Noah Baumbach, whatever his name is. He did Marriage Story, which I'm not like a big fan of. But some of his other stuff, his early stuff, is pretty good. I just didn't like Marriage Story because I felt like it glamorized divorce. But Adam Driver's in it and all that stuff, and he wins a $250,000 MacArthur Foundation grant for a theater project, or for theater. He gets money, and he uses some of that money to help him through the divorce. I got that information from a Hollywood movie, so I'm not dissing Hollywood completely. They do give out important information every once in a while. And then they also give out a lot of false information too, but that's just how things work. YouTube is about the same, but I find that YouTube sometimes can be a little more helpful. I haven't found any money off of the MacArthur Foundation. It's going to be pretty much the new way of buying cars, Carvana. They deliver these cars every day. I see them on the road every day. So basically, you go to Carvana online, you pick out the car you want, and they drop it off at your doorstep. I don't know what they do with the keys, though. They probably send them to you ahead of time. Or maybe they give them to you and, you know, like they just walk up and hand you the keys. But that's Carvana. Bridges, London bridges falling down, falling down, falling down. London bridges falling down, my fair lady. That was a message. There was also another one. Oh, what was it? It was, ring around the posies, pocket full of dozies, ashes, ashes, they all fall down. Or it's ring around the roses, pocket full of posies. There's a lot of different versions of it. But it was basically talking about the plague. But it was also a children's story. Anyway, or it was a children's song. It was a lullaby. That can even have a message in it. Okay. Pulled off a little early. But messages are important, and they can be in art in different ways. Sometimes it's direct, and then sometimes it's hidden, like hidden messages. Because that protects the messenger at times. And the more artsy you get, probably the more protection that you need. Or maybe the opposite, I don't know. Because also then it becomes an art. The message becomes an art. And when that happens, then you do need more protection, because then people not only want your message, but they kind of want you to make you famous or something. Or they want to get there like an easy fast track way, which is happening. It's like fast tracking something. And I think it was like Dustin Hoffman, who did 50 stage plays, and then he finally started getting into film. The Rain guy did it too, from The Office. His name is Rain Wilson or something. Rain, but anyway, you know who he is. He did it the same thing. It was like 50 plays, and then he finally got on The Office. So all those plays, every single one of those plays that they did had a message. So by the time they got up on television, they were so good at what they were doing that it probably became pretty easy for them to transfer over. Oh, look at this right here. It's a lot of sailboats. But that goes with like any art, though, even stand-up. There's been a lot of stand-up comedians that have done it for, I don't know, 10 years or more. Then they finally get a movie. That's pretty cool, though, the sailboats right there. This is in the Viridian place right here. It's pretty, ooh, there's a lot of them. There's a whole team of them. Man, probably about 20 of them. They're all kind of like learning how to do it. They've got a motorboat out there kind of teaching them. This is the one with the weird gate. All right. Let's see if we can see a little bit more of them. That would be cool. Like your backyard basically is a place for sailboats. Always like that place in California, Marina del Rey. You like basically a lot of apartments live there. Or I mean, a lot of apartments are there. A lot of people that live in apartments are there. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, a lot of apartments are there. That'd be weird, a cartoon about an apartment that's alive. You know, they did the cartoons about cars that talk and are alive. What about doing like a cartoon about an apartment that like talks to you? That's pretty much Amazon stuff, though, if you think about it, or Alexa, all that stuff. Now your house talks to you, has conversations with you. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes.
The customer requested you leave the order at their door. Additional instructions are provided in the Dasher app.
So it goes, ring around the posies, pocket full of posies, ashes. Ring around the rosies, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes. They all fall down. Now if it goes different, let me know. Leave a comment. Ring around the... Okay, we're gonna start over. Ring around the rosies, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, and they all fall down. That's how it goes. Try to get that. It's interesting singing this song, or something that's memorized. You have to stop and kind of think for a minute. I think it's about right here. Right. That's some artwork that's here in the Viridian. Kids playing on a tree stump kind of thing. Kids playing on a tree stump in the middle of Viridian neighborhood. Kids playing on a tree stump in the middle of Viridian neighborhood. There's a flag. It's purple and red and white. It's got a cross on it. You can see it in the day or in the night. At the Viridian neighborhood, we got sailboats and American flags. We're eating hot dogs and we're afraid of loose bags. And we do the lawn all day long. We make sure the flowers are in the song. Yeah, we're Viridian neighborhood. We wrap up our American flags around October. Viridian neighborhood. We wrap up our American flags around October. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, missed that one. Thank goodness they made it low. Viridian neighborhood. Yeah, they have these little circular things in the middle of the road. Back there, you can kind of see it. Probably like I have no idea what that would have been for. Viridian neighborhood. Yeah, we got sailboats and we wrap up our American flags around October time. Yeah, we got American flags and we wrap them up around October time. We're Viridian neighborhood. We got these things out front that look like Wolverine, the blades that come out of the knuckle right here. Viridian neighborhood. We got these little blades things that jump out and they look like they come out of these little knuckle things. And real crazy in the middle of Viridian neighborhood. People driving real crazy in the middle of Viridian neighborhood. This guy came up right behind me and he screeched, but luckily it was close, but it almost doesn't really count on that one, but it was close. Now I'm so grateful for technology in Viridian neighborhood, and sometimes your internet lags in Viridian neighborhood. It's got sailboats all over the place. They're learning how to sail professionally. Sailboats all over the place. They're learning how to sail professionally. Oh, look.
Viridian neighborhood. You got the Blue Lake Boulevard, Birds Fort Model Homes, and Viridian Lake Club, Lakeview Events Conference Center, Elements Model College, and active adult community. We got Viridian neighborhood. Look, there's a fountain, and there, right over there, is a sailboat. There's sailboats all over the place at Viridian neighborhood. There's sailboats all over the place. Viridian neighborhood. Viridian neighborhood. You walk up to Viridian neighborhood, it looks like the botanical gardens, and there's all these white things on the end of the trees, and it kind of reminds me of Invasion of the Body Snatcher neighborhood. It's Viridian neighborhood, reminds me of Invasions of the Body Snatchers. It's Viridian neighborhood, reminds me of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Through I don't know, that steel structure that's passing. It's like a gate for a bridge. Right there they are. All the sailboats I was talking about. See them? Barely, kind of. Thing about Viridian neighborhood that I was talking about that looks like Wolverine. Like, what are those things that are like bone? It's bone that comes out of Wolverine's hands. They're like claws. That's what that looks like. And he's supposed to have like titanium. So it's like, not titanium, I'm sorry. Okay, the Marvel people are flipping out. It's not titanium. Okay, it's not titanium. I said it wasn't titanium. Shut up. It's some kind of fictional metal, okay? And I'm not stupid. I know Wolverine does not have titanium metal that comes out. Plus, it's supposed to be his bones anyway. In the Marvel story, X-Men Wolverine, they lace his bone, y'all have seen it, they lace his bones with this fictional metal that cannot be penetrated, and it's very sharp, and it comes out of his knuckles. But it's really bone. It was natural. It was something. It was a mutant. So they altered him to make him a better warrior. And they put this weird thing that's based on titanium, but it's not titanium. It's something that's stronger than all the other metals, okay? Okay? I know that. So if you're with Marvel, don't jump at me. I understand about Wolverine to a certain extent. I don't own a Wolverine comic strip. Maybe one day, but right now I don't. But when I go into the comic strip store, sometimes I look in that direction. See it? It's right there. Looks like Wolverine's claws. That guy busted right there. Almost got Johnny Knoxville. He is able to catch it. He's running off right there. He's got a long board. He's going to Viridian. Viridian neighborhood, where you got long hair freaks on skateboards. Viridian neighborhood, long hair freaks on skateboards.